We're finally approaching the end game on our Xtreme Chest Locked account, an account where we can only use items from chests. And to unlock our next big upgrade, the Perilous Moons, we need molten glass. And the only place to get it, one of Runescape's hardest pieces of content, the Theatre of Blood. Let's take on the biggest milestone of our journey. This is our current gear setup. As you can see, we do have basically a glory. We've got a prayer kit. We have some good tank armor. The weapon's a little bit lacking, and then we've got these. I'm going to bring one ring of recoil just for a little bit of help, I guess. But outside of that, we have a very bare mage setup, a very bad range setup, a defense reduction weapon, and some knives for the Tellacon. Sharks and regular prayer potions. Wish me luck. Oh, I'm actually nervous. My heart's actually beating out my chest. Okay, our first raid board. We are on entry. Look at our stats. We are not ready for this, but I think we can do it. Here we go. I'm honestly so nervous. My heart's beating so fast. We have been waiting for this moment. Oh boy. And we're in. Wish me luck. My first hurdle is the Maiden of Sugadinti. This blood princess is the first boss in the theatre, and she's no joke. Her auto attacks fire tornadoes, meaning we need to pray magic for the entire fight. Every now and then she'll also fire out 3 blood projectiles, which leave pools of blood on the floor. If I stand in the blood, the Maiden's healed, and I take damage every tick, so I definitely need to avoid these. These blood spots can also turn into blood spawns, which travel around the room, leaving more trails of blood. Due to my low damaging gear leading to a longer fight, I'll need to deal with these by freezing them or killing them. The only other mechanic we need to worry about are the Tellacon spawns. At 70%, 50%, and 30% health, the Maiden will spawn Tellacon, which will heal the boss if they reach her. So I need to kill or snare these before that happens. In a regular Theatre of Blood run, you want a multi-target freeze to freeze multiple crabs at once. However, in entry mode, a simple snare is sufficient due to them having much less health and having to deal with less crab spawns. And with that, I think we're ready. We need to walk in, pray magic, and just hope that we can kill the boss. Wish me luck. My damage will not be that high. I'm doing the first run without using the combat pots to see just how it goes. I didn't bring Entangle runes! No, I forgot Entangle runes. I'm going to have to just try killing the crabs as they come out. They do have less health in entry mode. These are the blood spawns. If I stand in these, it's trouble. Oh, I got hit. I hope that does not turn into a blood spawn because I forgot Entangles, so it's going to be really hard to kill. Crap. Okay, they've only got 8 health. They've only got 8 health. There's 7 health. We are good. We are good. We are good. Didn't even realize we got it to 70%. This is going quicker than I thought. Ooh, we're not going to kill this. She is going to get a hefty heal. 24. If I had Entangle, that would be so much easier. We have enough prayer pots to actually use these damage boosting prayers. I didn't think we'd have enough, but thinking about it, we've not even used a dose yet, so we may as well put them on. 19's not a max hit. Okay, this is definitely worth it. Smack. Oh, we got it this time. I am happy. We've got this. Got to be very careful not to stand in that. Oh! I am panicking like hell. Next hit's going to be the last crab. Please, one hit. Oh no, do I get another hit in? Just on the last tick. Okay, and this should be easy going now as long as I dodge the blood. Should be no more spawns, no more crabs. This should be in the bag. So we are going to conserve prayer pots and turn all the other prayers off. And there we go, our first raid boss ever completed. As you can see, at the end of every room, we do get fully healed and get all of our run energy back. I'm going to pick up all these bolts as well, because I do need every bolt that I can get on this account. I am so happy, Before we carry on with our first taste of raids, let's talk about today's video sponsor and a huge supporter of the channel, boot.dev. Boot.dev is a learning tool to help you master backend development from start to finish using the Python and Go programming languages. The content is easily digestible as the website fully gamifies the experience, creating an environment that not only motivates you with the rewards and quests, but also reduces the boredom of traditional e-learning and makes learning genuinely enjoyable. With a live compilation tool and a hands-on approach, this is an incredible way to start learning programming. If you get stuck, Boots, the cute AI bear wizard, will help you through your thought process, helping you get to a solution without giving you the answer. Being a software developer myself, I can genuinely advocate that this website helps make learning more efficient by simply making it fun. I genuinely do wish I had something like this when I was first starting, so if you want to gamify your learning experience, earn achievements as you learn, and claim rewards for succeeding, click the link in my description box and use the code Tellacon for 25% off your first payment. And yep, that even includes the yearly plan. Thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. We ended up using 6 food in that fight, and unfortunately that's almost half of the supplies. Luckily, as long as we can get through this encounter, we get some juicy health packages in the Theatre of Blood entry mode. So we just need to get past the bloat. The Theatre's second encounter is the Pestilent Bloat, the simplest boss in the raid. There is a pillar in the middle of the room and the bloat walks around it. Make sure to hide from the bloat, because if you let the bloat get too close to you, flies will attack you, causing rapid damage until you hide behind the pillar. As this happens, flesh falls from the ceiling, and if it lands on you, you'll take some damage. You can avoid the flesh by paying attention to the shadows on the floor. After a while, the bloat will stop, and this is when we can get some damage in. After a few seconds of attacking it, the bloat will start to wake up, so make sure you get back into hiding to avoid taking a huge amount of damage. I think I'm ready. So we've got to wait for the bloat to move to the other side of the pillar before we go in, otherwise we are instantly going to get damaged by flies. Now the flies can be reduced with ranged prayer, so we are going to keep that on if we do feel like we're going to be attacked. Otherwise, we know exactly what we need to do. On the first cycle, as you can see, there's nothing falling from the ceiling, which honestly is quite helpful. And there's the flash on his back, so now we can go in for a few hits. This is not looking good. I don't know how many we can get with a 5-tick weapon. I'm going to do 4 to be safe here, and then I'll see how close it was. Okay, we can probably just about do 5. And there we go, we can go back in. Yoink. 1, and we'll move to the other side to try and get around here quicker. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to get stomped. Ow. Got to be very, very, very careful of that. Now the flesh is falling. So while we're moving, we have to make sure that we're dodging these shadows as well. Honestly, I'm hitting quite a few zeros on him, so I'm going to put a bone dagger on and do a spec on him now, because the bone dagger's special attack lowers defense by the damage hit. So if we can grab a hit on him, his defense is going to be lowered and we should hit a lot more accurately. I'm a little bit late on this, so I'm only going to do 4 hits. Spec. Oh, I hit a 0. No. 4. It's okay. We can take this room as slow as we need to. This is absolutely fine. This is absolutely fine. We have plenty of energy, which I am going to turn off just to conserve. And we're going to run by pressing control. This is so scary. Why am I doing this so early into the account? Like, I know that I need the molten glass, but Jesus, man. This is showing how hard the real Theatre of Blood is going to be. And why we actually do need the Perilous Moons armor. It's worth speaking about here that when he falls to between 60 and 40% health, he'll actually start running and moving a lot faster. That's why I'm trying to conserve as much run energy as possible here while we've not got stamina potions. And honestly, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough. So now is probably going to go on a little bit of a run. You see that he's moving quite a lot faster? I have to be very, very careful now. This is scary. Right, we've got another bone dagger spec. Let's get the prayer on for this one. Bang. Crap. Halfway there. If I get stunned by one of these feet, I think it's all over. Oh, and there's the flies. If I didn't put prayer range on, that would have been a lot of 7 damages. I've got to really conserve the run energy here. Look, I'm at 26. I've got to be really, really, really careful. Now that his lure is choosing to walk again, thankfully. So this is quite helpful. And he's speeding up when I say that, of course. No. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay, one more, and I'm sure we can do this. This has been a long, tiring fight. The second boss of Chest Locked raids is no joke. I've only got 8 run energy. I've got to be very careful here. And I need to stay close enough that when he goes down, I can just get in. Okay, I've got 4 hits. Big hits, big hits. One more of those. No. Please. Yes! Boss number 2 down. Oh, that feels so good. I conserved so many supplies as well. We used 2 doses of prayer pots and 1 dose of shark. Right now, it's time to go in this chest and we get some bandages. As you can see, we haven't got enough room for them all, but look, they do act like super combat pots. They do your run energy, your prayer, and your health. So we are going to, unfortunately, eat 2 of these sharks right now to make sure that we can take these final 2. We are looking good. And now we're at room 3, the one that I am dreading the most next to Verzik. This room could be make or break for me. The 3rd encounter, the Tellacon room. This is different from the others. Your task in this room is to protect these 4 pillars from the waves of Tellacon and then face the final boss. Failure to protect the pillars will result in an instant death. The Tellacon have 3 variants to match the combat triangle. White is melee, blue is mage, and green is range. They have to be hit with the matching combat style, if not, they'll become invulnerable until they explode. Once the waves are complete, the boss spawns. The mechanics here are exactly the same, except it'll consistently change colours and you'll need to adapt with both prayer and gear. If the boss is hit with the wrong style, you'll take recoil damage, so be careful. This still spawns as many crabs as a normal Theatre of Blood run, so this is going to be difficult. On the bright side, they only have 2 health in this mode, that's why I've got the knives. The big ones, how much health do these have? Has that killed it? Okay, 3. This is not that bad. This is not that bad. We can do this. Oh, I have a recoil on in this room. Wait. This is perfect. I'm going to bring a recoil every time because thinking about it, if I put it on in this room, we are good. This ranger should kill itself. I'm actually not going to pray against it here. I'm just going to let it kill itself in the middle, and that way we shouldn't have to deal with it. Anything that's not attacking the pillars, we let the recoil deal with. And just make sure we don't die. Wait, I've made a big mistake. Is a bone dagger 4-tick? If a bone dagger's 4-tick, this is my best weapon in this room. I completely forgot to bring a 4-tick weapon. Okay, this is much better than the spear. This is much better than the spear. I should have been doing this from the beginning. It's looking good. Honestly, this is looking pretty good. This is the point that they start changing colors, which absolutely sucks when you're trying to figure out what to hit. The thing that's letting us down big time here is the magic. Not having a charged weapon really sucks. There's still more. We are not going to have much food left over for Sotoseg here. This is not good. Look at all of them. If these pillars fall, we are also going to get damaged. Please, I need these to not splash. Have we done it? Oh my god, this is the one that gave me the most stress in my head. I think that's done. Oh, okay. Remember, the key to this boss is going to be pray the color that it changes to before hitting it. As long as I pray first, I should take no damage. Well, little damage. Maybe a dog crossbow is better here, he says as he hits a 0. Okay, I think we can do this. The question is, are we going to need to use any extra supplies or not? I am ecstatic. I did not think we were going to be able to do this room. Now the main concern is going to be the next room. I think I am going to play it a little bit safe, and I'm going to be 1 shark here. I was going to say bandage, but I think saving those for Sotoseg is going to be the best option. This is it. The Nyla boss is down. That was my main threat. Oh, that is so good. But like I just said a minute ago, we have 3 bandages and a shark left for Sotoseg, and honestly, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. The 4th boss is Sotoseg, the corrupted dark beast. Its attacks are fairly simple. If it fires a red orb at you, pray mage. If it fires a black orb, pray range. If you pray incorrectly, your prayers will be disabled for a short period of time. Standing in melee distance, we also have to worry about its melee attack. Occasionally, Sotoseg will fire a large, slow-moving ball that in a regular run is an insta-kill mechanic, but in entry mode, it'll deal just 15 damage. At 66% and 33% health, Sotoseg will transport you to a maze. You must simply run on the red tiles as fast as possible to avoid the tornado behind you. Stepping outside of the red tiles will rapidly damage you, so be very careful. As Sotoseg has high defense, we'll be trying to use our only defense-reducing weapon, the Bone Dagger, to land a hit, and make our attacks even more accurate. Please, please, please hit this spec. It's going to be very helpful. We got 2 defense down. We got 2. We're still doing well on supplies so far. 10% damage on him, 10 health on me. I have got the prayer, so we are going to pray the combat stats. This is going to help out a lot. And there's an orb, so I've got to be really careful with this timing. Back to melee between the orbs. If I incorrectly time this, then unfortunately my prayer is going to be turned off. This is the big orb that unfortunately we cannot dodge. On the regular theater, this is a one-hit kill, hitting like 121. On here, just 15 damage. Next hit, it is going to send us into the maze. Sotoseg chooses you. As you can see, we have a red maze here, and the tornado won't actually follow you until you walk past the 3rd tile. If we know a lot about how walking works on the game like this, you can L-walk and like, will avoid almost everything. So you can get it done really, really quickly and take as little damage as possible. Then, straight back to the fight. Oh, I'm really not sure about this, guys. We are taking quite a lot of damage and we've got 2 bandages and a shark left. I have to play the rest of this fight perfectly. I really want to turn these combat prayers off to conserve energy, but I know that I'm not going to be able to. Oh, here comes the guaranteed damage. At least the bandages also restore prayer. We need to definitely get some hits in here. Come on, you stupid spear. We've even got the prayers on. Oh, more guaranteed damage. This is the problem with having low DPS. The longer the fight takes, the more damage we take. If you can get into the maze as he fires that ball, you can avoid it. The problem is, we are not quite at 33% yet. This is it. I can no longer use combat boosting stuff. I am out entirely. Let's just get through this as fast as possible. We've got to play the rest of this absolutely perfect, and we're only going to get 10 more bandages for Verzik and Zarpus, even if we do complete this. Straight into an orb. If that came out just before the maze, we would have avoided it. Oh, I'm not happy. I am begging you, Spear. Please give me some hits. I did so much barrows for you. If this isn't possible, we're not actually going to be able to get to Perilous Moons. And I thought we were doing a good run. I thought this was a very good run. And if we can't get to Perilous Moons, we're not going to be able to do any other raid. 27 hit points. No prayer restore. No health. This is as close as it can be. We have 13 health. 7%. If it fires out another orb, we are dead. No! No! That was so close. That is so bad. I can't believe we died at the one boss that I was confident at. Oh. After that unfortunate death, I took a look in my bank and we've just got enough supplies for one more run as long as I flick my prayer instead of using it all the time. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I've put a lot of work into this one, so if you'd like to support me, a quick subscribe, like, or checking out my stream and Discord links in the description would go a long way. I did just have a think though before we actually use these last supplies. I missed a gear slot upgrade last run. I can upgrade my gloves. We can do more Recipe for Disaster quests now that I've got these skills. So we might be able to get up to even mithril gloves. So let's go and take a quick detour because I am going to do anything I can do to to complete this raid. So I completed Witch's House and then completed Biohazard, which allowed us to finish the Lumbridge Guide RFD quest. This unlocked our first glove upgrade, the Iron Gloves. But that's not enough. So we then completed the Golem and Shadow of the Storm, completed the Scratch Uglogwi quest, which was really annoying, and upgraded to Steel Gloves. And then we had the most annoying one left. Oh boy, now time for the worst recipe for disaster. The one with the freaking hell rats. With a normal cat, these get caught very quickly. With a kitten, it's a little bit different. 27 chases later, we get 1 dose of yellow. This is gonna take hours. Why am I doing this? Why am I actually doing this? Just for like a +1 defense bonus and strength bonus? Won't even give me a freaking max hit probably, will it? This is, I can't state enough how much I absolutely despise doing this with a kitten. Why won't you grow up? Oh, look at the little putty cat. This cheered me up. I got a nice little hell cat. Hell kitten, look at it. It's so cute. Looks like my own little Pokemon. Shame it's still just as bad at catching these damn rats. We are at the 35-minute mark and it has only caught 10 rats. I just got the notification thing for catching 10. All we're getting is orange. Why? Oh my god, orange, orange, orange. And it's all the freaking 4s. Why? Okay, finally. And there we go. Quest number 4 completed for 69 quest points. And that is going to be our final glove upgrade for now, the black gloves. As you can see, the black gloves give not only 3 strength bonus, but also 3 in almost every attack and defense, which is awesome because we're using all 3 styles at top. This is the setup we've decided on. We are limited by our pots, so we are going to have to flick a little bit more and hopefully not miss any. We're bringing the recoil for the Nilicus room, and we are bringing the bone crossbow again. I do think it's going to be useful, but we will find out. Well, we have enough supplies for 1 more run. Can we get past Sotoseg? Ooh, do I eat another shark or not? And there is the maiden down. I didn't need to eat. Hopefully we can do blow on minimal supplies here. We have 2 prayer pots left. And I got a combat achievement. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, not bad at all. We took way more damage than I wanted to, but at the end of the day, we'd be dropping the sharks for bandages anyway. So if there's anywhere that I'd want to take damage, it is right here. Oh, this is way better. I think we've done it. Using the bone dagger from the beginning is much, much better. Look at my supplies. Oh, I am so happy. Now, all I need to do is not die on this boss. And we've done it. It is dead. Holy crap. This is such a difference to last raid, and I'm not going to attribute it all to the black gloves, but the extra defense is probably helping quite a lot. There is no reason that I can't do Sotoseg now, surely. Well, this big boy is where it all ended before. 1 hit away from success. Let's see if we can finish this. Right, if we can get a big hit, we can get the maze and skip this. 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. Yes! Okay, we've saved the 15 damage. That is absolutely fucking huge. Take that nice and simple, nice and simple. We have 4 bandages, 4 sharks left. We can do this. But I just need hits. I need as little DPS check balls as possible. No. I cannot fuck up like that. Oh, we have a ball. I'm going to risk this and I'm going to tank it right now and just hope to God that we can do 9%. 1 more hit, 1 more hit, 1 more hit. This is where we're at before. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Yes! Oh, this is the furthest we have got. Sotoseg down. And it looks like our inventory is going to be quite healthy indeed. Let's take a look. Almost full. Almost. This is wild. And we finally made it for the first time to boss number 5. The theatre's 5th encounter is Zarpus, the Urasa King. As you enter the room, Zarpus is already slightly damaged. The boss will channel energy on the ground that will rapidly heal him. If we stand on these energy tiles, the healing will stop. Afterwards is the poison phase. Zarpus will fire poison projectiles at the player's location. These projectiles leave a permanent pool of poison on the tile they hit, meaning we have to constantly be on the move while making sure we don't cover the floor in poison. Once at low enough health, Zarpus will screech and stop firing poison. It will look in one of 4 directions. If you attack it while it's looking at you, you'll take a significant amount of damage, so make sure you attack him while he's looking away. This boss should be nice and easy. Hopefully, this is normally one of the easiest bosses in the raid, using very little prayer and very little food, if any at all. The problem is, because of its poison, I think I'm going to need to use the bone crossbow first to run around the edges as far as I can and avoid as many poison splats in the middle as possible for when I'm meleeing it. Let's see what kind of DPS we've got. Okay, let's start. I'm going to go all the way to one of the corners. I don't seem to be hitting too well, so I might stick Eagle Eye on and just hope. The bone crossbow doesn't seem to be so good here in the gear that I've got, but at least we're hitting. Any damage we can get on the outside right now is a bonus. Ooh, I thought we'd be able to walk over the poison splats. It seems like we can't, so we're going to have to do it this way instead. Being poisoned is not ideal here, I'm not going to lie to you. We've not done much damage here at all. I really expected that we'd be able to do more than this. Move! Why is it not moving? Shit. I'm making a few mistakes because if you watch sometimes, it doesn't fire like that. It doesn't fire 2 to the same spot. It's following me. I need to wait to move till then so it fires 2 to the same spot. I'm actually screwing up. I'm just going to take a little bit of damage for a little bit and do it this way. And take 1 tick of damage every time that I walk over some tiles. Because I think we need the extra damage right now. It's still nowhere near 25%. I am going to play this super safe, as you can see. We are literally waiting for the turn and then 1 hit, click floor. I'm not even doing 2 hits. At this point, we should not take any damage at all, so I am going to play this as safe as possible to have as many supplies left for Verzik. I think this is the best option. I don't really care how long it takes. You can see it's facing me. If I hit it now, I am probably dead. So we wait, hit. I could get 2 hits in, but I am being as careful as possible right now, because I do not want to lose this opportunity to take on Verzik. This could be the completion. This could be what we've been working towards forever. The first raid of Chest Locked after 8 months. And I do not want to pass it up on this boss of all things. And that is the boss down. Zarpus completed. 10 minutes 14, holy crap. And now we've got to prepare to take on the final boss. I genuinely don't know if we've got enough supplies for this. I don't know if we even have enough DPS for this, because it does have a DPS check and a green orb. I am scared, I'm not gonna lie. My heart is palpitating so fucking fast. I don't have many supplies for this at all. Oh my god. The final boss in the theater is Verzik Vita. Before entering the room, we obtain a staff unique to this raid, the Dawnbringer. In this room, there are 6 pillars. During this phase, Verzik will fire out magic attacks that hit hard. If you stood behind a pillar, these magic attacks will hit the pillar instead. As the fight begins, we use the Dawnbringer special attacks on Verzik to reduce her health significantly, and then hide behind the pillar. After her health reaches 0, she'll transition to phase 2 and the pillars will crumble. Make sure not to stand near them. I have just realized I am kind of screwed. I kept Eagle Eye on after Zarpus and my prayer is dropped and it does not restore. I'm going to have to drink a prayer pot. That is, if I lose because of 10 prayer points, I am going to cry. Start the fight, I guess. I'm going to play it safe and I'm just going to use the Dawnbringer staff because it's charged to actually kill her here. I actually walked out too early. Fuck. I'm glad that I had Prayer Mage on. Okay, we have 1 more special. This should be dead. So we have to walk away from the pillars, put our melee gear on, and get ready. For phase 2, Verzik is positioned in the middle of the room, and you'll want to attack her with melee. During this phase, she'll fire out ranged orbs at your location. You can move to avoid them. If you stand next to Verzik as she attacks, you'll be pushed back, stunned, and take damage. Occasionally, she'll fire out a purple orb. This orb will transform into a purple Nihilacus, which will heal the boss. You must use a poison weapon on this crab to burst it, dealing significant damage to Verzik. Alongside this, she'll randomly summon a coloured Nilicus, which will explode if it gets too close to the player. As she reaches 35% health, she'll start using magic attacks as well as summon 2 red Nilicus. These Nilicus have to be killed quickly, as they can heal the boss. Now, if I'm good here, I haven't done it with a 5-tick weapon in a while, but if I'm good, we don't need to pray range. The question is, am I going to be good? I'm not. Crap. Mistimed that like hell. I'm going to have to kill the crab. I didn't bring a poison thing. No. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Like, I can't kill it. How did I forget this most important thing? What am I doing? Oh, I am so sad. I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. I am dumb. I am absolutely dumb. How have I forgot a poison weapon? I was meant to bring my Addy dagger. I had it in the plan and everything. I had it in my freaking document to bring an Addy dagger. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do it now, look. But I do think we do hit enough for us to actually be able to do this phase with minimal damage, as long as I don't make a mistake like that. So at least this run has shown me that I can do this. I'm just going to have to die out. There's no point wasting my sharks, actually. Oh, I had it in my documents to bring an Addy dagger, and I am so sad. Well, fellas, I guess we're in for a round 3. And there is number 2 failed. And it's entirely my fault. That is disgusting. It actually gives you all these bandages again to go again. But regardless, I can't do anything because I've not got the poison. So there's absolutely no reason to stay. I cannot believe I screwed up this bad. Oh, I'm logging off for the day. We took a lot of damage on P2 Verzik from being knocked back, and that's my fault, but I got the timing towards the end, so we should be fine next time. For now, though, we need to go and collect some more prayer pots because we're absolutely out, and try and get some more food as well. I think I'm going to have to head back to get grubby keys, but this time I'm going to use melee. We are going to need some pizza to do that though. Luckily, with the new RFD quests, the quantities here have shot up, so we can basically get 1 inventory per world. Well, back to this dreadful place. I spy a location with 2 babies where the big ones can't get to. I think if I camp these, we might be able to get keys really fast. Well, we made it. These might die faster than range, and we've got 2 right next to each other. And we're just gonna farm. See you when we've got some keys. We are really dry right now, only getting 5 in 711 kills on a 1 in 80 drop rate. So let's hope that we're a little bit luckier this time. We're owed some keys. Using the NPC area plugin, you can see that my time limit in this zone has run out, so now nothing will be aggressive to me, as long as I don't walk outside these green lines. So now I've got access to the entire room if I want it, and these red dragons will not touch me. Hey, number 1. Finally. We are killing them much faster, but that key did take well over 100, and we are still so dry. Oh god, I didn't even realize because the model's the same. Look at this. We've actually run out of Aguthan's helm. This has finally happened. We've never ever had a barrows piece go to 0. Another one. Oh my god. Oh, that is huge. How many? Literally just 5 kills, 2 keys. We have definitely figured out these grubby keys now. First inventory, 7 keys. Let's do 1 more before we move on. Gotta make a quick pit stop. Oh, that is expensive. Still got over 1 mil though. And that's nearly 2,000 baby red dragons killed. 21 grubby keys. We have 15 to open. Let's see if we can actually get some good food upgrades. I need shark, I need brews, I need prayer pots or restores. Yoink. Not bad. Ooh, that's interesting too. We can get full crystal keys here. That is really, really cool. And the final 2. Damn. After all that, this is all we've actually got. We didn't even get enough prayer pots for another run. We do have a lot of potatoes and shark now, which is good, but I'm gonna have to go get some more prairie store. I'm gonna have to go back to the rogues chest for a little bit. There's not only still someone on every world, but I've already seen 2 PKs. Well, I've found a world. Let's see how long we can last. No. Enjoy your 3k, mate. Oh boy, we're going to be in for a long one here. On the bright side, prayer pots aren't that rare. 1 in 33 normally, and if I've got a hard clue in the bank, that roll becomes a prayer pot as well. So it's like a 1 in 25. Okay, that's one already. All we've got to do now is survive 3 minutes. And there's one safe. And it's me again. The worst part about dying is the minigame timer's got a 20-minute cooldown, so I've got no good way to get back there because all our Ring of Duelings are gone. I literally think I have to run up to Edgeville and use the portal to Ferox, and that is the best method. That sucks. No, the Chaos Elemental. Dude. Aww. Secured. Another one. 90 thieving. Ah, that is our first huge skill on this account. Jesus. Okay, we've got enough prayer pots for a couple more runs. Let's send this. With those extra grubby chests, we also got enough supersets to actually start taking some. The bandages act like one of these, but we don't get them until room 3. So taking 2 doses should help with Maiden and Bloat as well. And that way we might be able to conserve a little bit of food. And we can't forget the poison dagger this time. This inventory looks kind of scary. We've not got much food at all. That's 5 shark used. I think we normally use 6. So this might still be okay. This is looking scary, but I think we're in a better position if we take no damage on Bloat. Having these pots makes me so much more accurate here. Like, this is the 3rd down, and it's at under 60% health. That is insane. No, it was perfect up until that. I didn't take any damage. That's a shame. And there we go. No prayer used. And I did decide to eat a shark because we're going to be getting bandages right now anyway. So not a big deal at all. Heading into Nilo's with a full inventory. This is our best run yet. This has got to be it. If we can get past this room and get back to Verzik, I think we've got this in the bag. And there we go. Didn't even have to eat. I am happy. Look at these supplies. Ooh, that's the first time that I've actually stepped off the maze. Oops. Big ball, big ball. I can skip this. I can skip this. I can skip this. I can skip this. Come on. One big hit. Yes. Oh, we got the skip. And that's it. I am very hopeful. As long as our Guthans can deal with Verzik P2 and P3, I am solid. Look at this. We need to use as little food on Zarpus as possible. I'm going to give myself as much ranged accuracy as possible. And to do that, I've dropped a shark right now just to take off the Verax skirt. I do think it's going to help out. It's not like Zarpus hits me anyway. Why are these all so far away from each other? Jesus Christ. Flying me around the world, man. This is where it's going to start getting tricky. Come on, just 1 or 2 more big hits. There we go. We are online. And that is about as healthy as I'm going to be for Verzik. Look at this inventory. We still have a dose of prayer pot. We have literally like, what, 16 bandages? This is the run. If I can't complete this, there's something wrong. And I am not sure if this is possible otherwise. I have spent the entire last week and a half going back, preparing, attempting Tob, looting chests, attempting Tob, looting chests. And this has to be the run. We've got our poison dagger. This has to be the run, I am telling you. We've got a Dawnbringer in hand. We've not left Eagle Eye on this time. We're at full prayer. I am ready. They are some big hits. We have another spec back. Theoretically, that should be it. Yep. Okay, as long as I get the timing right on this, we are golden. The key here is timing with the 5-tick weapon. I am not used to it. Let's become used to it. Can this poison kill this? Please. Burst. Oh my god, I need to land a hit. I need to land a hit. Oh, this is not good. This is the only poison weapon I can get. Please hit. Okay, does that burst? It bursts. We have a chance. No, 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 no. Oh my god, that was close. How did that explosion hit me? That is not what I need. Okay, now we have these crabs. We need to kill these as soon as possible. And we need to do it quickly because these are actually going to heal the boss. They are dead. We have to be very careful now because it can still fire out ranged attacks. The question is, can we out DPS these red crabs? I'm not sure this is possible with the Guthan Spear. I've made a few mistakes, but I still don't think it's possible. Look at my prayer. She drains my prayer, and I do not have the pots for it. And look at the damage otherwise in the heals. Oh my god, I fucked it. I genuinely don't think we can do this because of our prayer. I genuinely don't think we can do this with the Guthan Spear. This is not good. All of this hard work, and it's the only way to get to Perilous Moons and progress the account. And I'm not sure it's possible. I genuinely am not sure. Like, I've made a load of mistakes, but at the end of the day, it's still at 17 health. With the prayer drain, I am genuinely not sure we can do this. This is a big, big, big concern. I can't see a way out. The heals are wild. The heals are absolutely wild. And the guaranteed damage from the lightning. All of this hard work. Can I at least see P3 on this account, please? Okay, it's under 10%. We definitely do not have the supplies to do this run, and I am out of prayer again. I cannot let it heal. Just die! Like, even if we flick prayer, it's still gonna drain it. Oh, fuck my life. Well, this is it, fellas. To be honest, the crabs don't even heal it that much, so if I get to this phase again, I can theoretically just do 2 hits and then skip like this. It only gets healed like a 23. I put this down to not only the heals killing me, but fuck my life. I am so sad. I am so fucking sad. I'm gonna use these supplies and do a P2 test right now, and I'm gonna see if I can get past them red crabs. I think that is the correct thing to do. This genuinely just doesn't work. I don't understand. I don't know what to do. I have no strength gear. I have no better weapon. I need to really think about this. It just doesn't look like anything's gonna hit it. Oh my god. If I don't make a mistake here, I guess I could conserve prayer. Even the knives aren't super strong against the crabs. I'm trying everything here. This is my best gear. I've not got anything else I can do. I think it's just get lucky, but then the prayer drain really impacts me. The fact of the matter is the Guthan Spear is just too slow and inaccurate. This is really, really not good. Oh, that was really cool. I saved the purple into this phase so the burst damage hit this phase instead. That might be a play, you know. That might actually work out really well. I have just realized I've been using stab, and Verzik's actually got slightly lower slash defense. It has 40 stab defense and 20 slash defense. So if this doesn't work, nothing will. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, we got past the phase. Phase 3 is the final phase. Verzik enters her spider form, allowing her to move freely around the room. She has a blue magic hit, a ranged green hit, and also a melee attack. Try not to stand next to her as she attacks, or you can take a lot of damage from this. Verzik will cycle through 4 special attacks. First, the Nilicus spawn, which just spawns a random Nilicus. Next is webs, where she'll go to the center of the room and fire webs towards the player's location. Make sure to run around and not get caught. Third are portals, where a yellow circle will be placed randomly on the floor and you must stand on it before her projectile hits you. And finally is a giant green ball, which will deal an unavoidable 15 damage in solos. When she reaches 20% of her health, she will enrage, increasing her attack speed. She'll also summon a purple tornado that constantly chases the player. If this hits you, you'll take damage and Verzik will be healed. This is the part that I'm really not sure if we can do or not. Is P3 actually easier than P2? Are you kidding me? Is this actually easier than P2 because of the prayer drain? We get the webs now as well. Oh my god, P2 is the only issue. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. It took 9 attempts of just pounding P2 till we figured out ways to do more DPS. Is this gonna be the first raid completion? With virtually no supplies left. That's it. We've done it. Oh my fucking god, we've done it after all of that work. I have just spent hours trying to do that. Absolutely fucking hours, and we have done it. Oh boy. I am happy. I am very happy right now. Bang. No molten glass. Looks like we've got to do another one anyway. That is fine by me. I still can't believe we completed a raid. That's the first major hurdle of our journey completed. We did have to use the supplies Tob gave us on death though, which is allowed because it's just like making potions in chambers or using supplies from tower. However, while it's allowed, it doesn't really mean that I'm happy about it. Like, I can do better. I want to do one full deathless run using only my own supplies and the bandages from the chests. And there is the bat down. Look at our inventory, full supplies. We're actually going to have to drop something for the Dawnbringer. In fact, to give us our best shot, we're actually going to drop the Staff of Air because I do not think we need that in this room at all. Let's do this. Okay, we've just got to play this absolutely perfectly. And I have a secret strategy for the red crab healing phase. After all of those failures, I went on my main for a while, and I think I found a surefire way to complete the phase without getting my prayer drained. This is going incredibly well. For the trick that I'm going to do, you actually need more food than prayer pots, even though that phase drains your prayer. I need to make sure not to hit it under 35. Oh, 35.2, that should just be good. Okay, so all we're going to do now is we're actually just going to avoid these balls, and we're going to wait for the purple crab to spawn. As you can see, we are going to get hit by the ball of lightning every 4 hits. But if you don't hit the boss, it actually doesn't transition onto the red crab phase. So if we just wait around and use food and then kill the purple crabs, we can actually get it to 0 health without ever hitting it. I do think this is a much better option, because while it uses more food like this, sure, it does make it so that we've got a guaranteed way to get through the phase rather than having a DPS check. I need to hit the freaking crab though. Jesus. We really need to one-hit that next time. But as you can see, it's at 30.5 and it has not transitioned. One more crab. Crap. That extra damage is not something that we should be taking. We need as many supplies as we can for this fight, and it looks like we're going to be going in with about 7. Okay, here we go. Hit. Hit. Oh my god, no. We're going to have to just do the rest of this phase. It's on 3%. We can do this. There we go. I have faith. I have faith in us. We need to step back and constantly avoid its melee hits. Okay, webs. This is going to be nice. Boink. We just need to not get caught in a web. If we get caught, we are literally probably dead. 5 bandages left. 59% health. Come on. Oh! No, this is not good. Okay, webs. Big hit. Where is it? No! No! Please! Oh! Yes! Oh! We've done it without using any deaths. That is a deathless run. Oh my fucking god, we have done it. We have absolutely fucking nailed it. I am ecstatic. Oh my god, we have finally done it. We have proven that we can do this deathless with no extra supplies. I am hyped. That took 2.5 prayer pots, full inventory of shark, and the bandages from the chest. If I didn't drop that Staff of Air for that Dawnbringer and ate a shark instead, we would have been screwed. There's only one thing that could make this better right now, and that is if this beautiful chest contains a molten glass and lets us get to the perilous moons. Damn it! It would have been good. I am so fucking happy right now. All of the weeks of hard work for this. And now that I've proven I can do a deathless run, my friend Mr. Boss Locked himself wanted to run some entry modes with me, using the gear that's no longer too far out of reach for me, with that sexy armor that I really, really want.
It's so good, man.
Get me the molten glass.
It's kind of like a good thing. You can look at me and be like, I can have basically all that stuff on when I come back.
This is my future. Ow. I actually... Oh, you've
Oh,
just...
I forgot about the ping for a minute there. I clicked and I was like, what's happening?
Sure, it's the ping. I mean, I got hit as well, but... 26? It was hitting like 40s on me in solo. What the fuck? Ooh.
I couldn't dodge that one because
Oh, you're going to fly me. You're going to fucking fly me.
I can see it. I can see it, the shadow appear, and I can't do anything about it sometimes.
I'm not going to lie. I'm scared of Australian flies, so please don't do that again. Nom 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 nom. Do you eat swordfish in Australia?
No.
Oh.
Let me also go collect my ammo.
I like how you just like me.
My
die, thank
damage
you.
armor.
Hey, football, I'm going to score a goal. Going to score a goal. We got it ish. Okay, I am ready. Are you ready to take on the stupid challenge that I have fought like 28 times now?
I am ready.
Oh, okay, 30. Oh, web
okay.
me. Hi, can you? Oh no, you misclicked.
It's hard, the ping.
Sure. Vesic down. Mr. Boss Locked killing bosses like it's his day job. Oh my god, purple? Purple?
Oh, purple.
I mean, look at all. Why can't you just steal one of these scythes? They're everywhere. Okay.
Can't wait for you to get molten glass. straight away,
Molten glass. Yeet. Fuck. Let's keep going. Good luck.
Hopefully.
Number
Pray,
5.
pray,
Pray. Nope. Never lucky.
You can get ruined plate bodies from entry mode?
Yeah, you get everything you can on normal table. Don't you dare give me them flies.
I'm going to die. Die.
But are you dying on entry blow? Dude.
No. Just don't get hit by any more flies.
I told you, man, those Australian flies are dangerous.
I got stomped and then I got stomped again. And I was like, oh no.
Excuses.
I'm not
You're not
taking
even on
it
Australian ping anymore. What is the excuse?
You mean I'm not even on UK ping anymore?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Well, I am out of knives, so I need some more. Luckily, we got some iron ore from the rogues chests earlier, and we still do have a few ring of forgings. Let's go make some more knives. And, of course, Frey wanted to sneak into the video.
True. Right, come on then.
I'm not pre-potting. Have you gone back to the bank to pre-pot?
Right, okay.
Have fun.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Thank fuck. Okay, am I gonna get it?
No.
Fuck. Number 7. Hey, Fred, you know what they say?
What?
That's amazing.
Yeah, tragic people say that. You're a beta.
You're a bit.
Say it with more conviction.
You're a bit of bitch. Fuck! I got vials of blood. Collection log.
Nice.
I mean, it's something, right? It's something.
Punch in the mouth.
Shut the I rolled vials of blood twice, and I can't get molten glass.
Easy.
Nope, more vials of blood. Jesus Christ. Well, chest number 10. Oh my god. We actually got it. We actually fucking got it. I'm done. I am fucking done. And it was after the content creators left. Oh my fucking god. I am done. I am so happy. We have worked so fucking hard for this. It has been 2 weeks of prep, tob, learning methods, getting past DPS checks. We've got more vials of blood for the future, and we can finally unlock perilous moons. I am taking that right here. Oh my god. Look at how beautiful it is. Let's go and make this crafting table. Okay, and now with this molten glass, we can actually make a crafting table too. Yoink. And now we can use the steel bars that we've got from chests to make clockwork mechanisms. These are what we're going to need to train Hunter with birdhouses. And then we can go and take on the perilous moons. I am excited.